What's going on, everyone? My name is Rich. This is Theme Park Motivation, and today I want to talk about some different troubled parks around the country. We have a few that are possibly in jeopardy of closing. We have some that really just need some extra attractions. So I'm going to go over everything and tell you why I think that these parks are in need of a little extra love, and I'd be interested to hear what everybody else thinks. If you have a different take than me, feel free to comment below. Now, I'm only going to be discussing 4 different parks. I do realize that there are some other parks I could have added to this list as well. So the first park we're going to talk about is Lost Island. And Lost Island is located in the middle of nowhere in Waterloo, Iowa. The closest park to this, I would have to say, is probably Adventureland in Iowa. And that's located about 3 hours away in Des Moines. Now, this park just opened a couple of years ago. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Great setting. They don't have the attractions that some of the other bigger parks have. They definitely did a lot of nice theming, making that nice little man-made pond. They invested roughly $100 million into this park, so it's very upsetting to see a park fail. But this park only had 50,000 guests all of the 2023 season, and that is just not going to do it with low ticket prices to get in. So unfortunately, I just really feel for this place. I wish more people would go and visit it, but I understand why they don't. It is way out of the way from any of the other major attractions, and it is in absolutely the middle of nowhere, so I get it. There are some rumors that this park could potentially get an RMC single rail. I think this would be a great fit for this park. I think it would bring a lot of guests to this area of Iowa. I think this place is a few coasters shy of being a destination park that people actually put on their map to go and visit. Please do me a favor and give this video a like. The next place I want to talk about is Fun Spot. Located right outside of Atlanta, this place is almost always dead, with admission prices under $40 for the entire day. There's a lot of stuff to do here, and with them adding one of the best RMCs in the entire country in Air Force One, I just do not understand it. I cannot get why this place doesn't get any love. Air Force One is an incredible coaster, and that in itself should be enough to get people to come to this park. I really feel like they could expand this park to something incredible. Spruce it up a little bit, maybe not have that feeling like you're in a parking lot, because that's pretty much what you're in, is a concrete slab with actual parking spots inside of the park. So that was a little bit odd, but definitely a beautiful setting. They have a nice lake there, and I just really feel like they could do some great theming with this place, with like an old Western style tiny town theming that they have. It was pretty cool looking. I mean, they can really spruce this place up. I could see Fun Spot investing heavily in this park with the amount of acreage that they still have to work with. The possibilities are endless. With the other 2 fun spots that are located in Florida, they're pretty much landlocked, can't really do a whole lot, but I could honestly see an RMC single rail coming here, maybe getting rid of some of these carnival style rides. I think another great choice for this park would be a Vekoma family boomerang coaster as well. There's so many different choices that this park could make to really spruce this place up and really make it a park that stands out. They only have Six Flags Over Georgia about 20 miles away, so they really don't have a whole lot of competition. This is a great place if you want to stay away from the crowds. Six Flags Over Georgia gets some nasty crowds, especially on the weekends. Overall, it's a great park. I highly recommend checking it out. Air Force One is incredible. This park just needs a little extra attention. So another place I really want to talk about is Lakemont Park, located in Altoona, Pennsylvania, and home to the oldest roller coaster in the world, Leap the Dips. So there's been a lot of talk with this park. They're not going to open up any of the coasters for the 2024 season. I find this very disturbing and quite frankly very sad. Obviously they don't get a lot of guests there. The setting is not the greatest. I would classify this place more as like a park or a recreational park than an actual amusement park, but they do have quite a few different attractions. As it was for the 2023 season, they were only operating the roller coasters on the weekends or certain times in the summer, and I don't think they even started operating them until July 4th. In my opinion, what this park needs to do is really just have a fundraiser of some sort, maybe a community day where everybody just comes together, comes to this park. This is not an uncommon thing. If you look at Stricker's Grove out in Ohio, they are only open to the general public. I believe it's 2 times a year. I know July 4th is one of the weekends that they are open, and I think this would be the best thing that could happen to Lakemont Park is if they could just open these coasters up maybe once or twice a year. I think you would see some crowds come there, especially some coaster enthusiasts. Maybe do a fundraiser as well. I would really love to know what everybody else thinks, especially when it comes to Leap the Dips. Do you think they would remove this coaster if we could possibly see it relocated somewhere else? Comment below your thoughts on this. So the final park that I'm going to discuss is Six Flags Darien Lake. This is a wonderful park. If you've never been, I highly recommend getting up there. They have one of the best Intamin hyper coasters out there, that being Ride of Steel, and it is incredible. The layout, everything about it, so much airtime. What a phenomenal coaster. This park has a wonderful layout. They've done some great work to Predator as well, putting some of the Titan track on there, smoothing it out quite a bit. And Tantrum, that was an excellent coaster. Very short layout, but definitely a fun little coaster. This park has so much to offer, and I can't understand why it doesn't get more visitors, other than the fact that it's in the middle of nowhere. It has an on-site hotel, camping. It's one of the cheapest parks to go to, and their camping resort is phenomenal. You could basically pitch a tent here and stay at the park for right around 30 bucks. So the reason this park made the list is not necessarily that this park's in major trouble. It is profitable, but with the future unknown between Six Flags and Cedar Fair and the possible merger, this would probably be one of the first parks that they unload, being the fact that Six Flags just operates this park under the Six Flags branding. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to give this video a like. I really do appreciate every single like, and it really does help with the YouTube algorithm. Have a great day, everyone.